Happy Friday, and thank you for tuning in. In this episode, we'll look into the wisdom of connecting with the goddess within us and the transformative impact it can have on our lives and society as a whole. We're going to explore the power of embracing goddess energy, honoring the divine feminine, and challenging patriarchal norms. Embracing goddess energy and connecting with the divine feminine offers a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. You will learn by the end of this episode how to recognize and challenge societal conditioning. And by becoming aware of these ingrained biases, you can work towards dismantling harmful stereotypes and promoting a more balanced and inclusive understanding of gender roles. You will learn how to embrace the divine feminine by honoring and celebrating qualities traditionally associated with the feminine, such as intuition, creativity, and compassion. You can tap into a source of strength and wisdom that resides within. And thirdly, you'll learn how to uphold the autonomy and respect women's choices. This point highlights patriarchal norms that seek to control and restrict feminine energy. And by advocating for gender equality and challenging oppressive structures that limit women's agency, we can create a more equitable and inclusive society where all individuals are valued and respected for who they are. Societal conditioning and patriarchal norms often overshadow the power and wisdom of the feminine. It is important to take a step back and realign ourselves with the sacred feminine energy that dwells within us and around us. From a young age, many of us have been bombarded with messages that prioritize masculine traits like competitiveness, logic, assertiveness, while downplaying the importance of empathy, collaboration, and emotional intelligence. This societal conditioning has led many to suppress their feminine qualities in order to fit in or succeed in a world that often values masculine energy over feminine energy. And consequently, even in the age of many advancements, we still experience a world where violence against women prevails. It is important to remember that true power comes from balance and harmony between these two energies, rather than the dominance of one over the other. Institutions like the church seek to control and restrict the autonomy of women and feminine energy. And while some may say we've seen some shifts and progress, these institutions have often been used as tools to uphold and enforce patriarchal structures that limit the agency and freedom of women, relegating them to subordinate roles. The oppressive impact can be seen in restrictions on women's leadership roles, barriers to reproductive rights, and of harmful ideas about female sexuality and autonomy. These norms not only limit women's opportunities for self-determination and empowerment, but also contribute to a culture of fear, shame, and control that erodes the inherent worth and dignity of women. It is crucial to challenge and resist patriarchal norms, particularly those perpetuated by institutions like the church, in order to create a more just and equitable society where women can fully realize their potential and exercise their autonomy without fear of judgment or persecution. By embracing goddess energy and connecting with the divine feminine, we can create a more balanced and harmonious world. It is about reclaiming our power and stepping into our true essence as divine beings who are worthy of love, respect, and reverence. I'll share one simple example story with you. In a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young woman named Baina, and her name means one who is glittering with radiance. She was bright, curious, and full of potential. But growing up in a society where patriarchal norms held sway, Baina often found her ambitions stifled and her voice overlooked. Domestication was the only apparent path available to her. However, despite these challenges, Baina held on to her heart's desire, a deep connection to nature, and a gift for healing with herbs that she learned from her grandmother. Baina's wisdom was evident to those who truly listened to her. Yet the village she lived in often dismissed her insights as mere superstition or women's intuition. One day, a drought plagued the village, causing crops to wither, villagers to fall ill. The village council, composed entirely of men, debated on solutions that seemed to lead nowhere. Feeling compelled to act, Baina gathered the herbs she knew could help alleviate the illnesses and brought them to the council. Despite initial skepticism, her knowledge and compassion moved the council members. They agreed to try the herbal remedies, and soon the village began to heal. Through her actions, Baina showed that the power and wisdom of the feminine should not be overshadowed by societal conditioning and norms. Now, three things we can learn from Baina's story is the importance of valuing and uplifting the voices of women and recognizing their wisdom and contributions, even in male-dominated societies. That the consequences of ignoring or dismissing feminine perspectives and knowledge, especially in critical situations where their unique insights can make a significant difference, is necessary. And the transformative power of embracing diversity and inclusivity, allowing for a more holistic and balanced approach to societal challenges and problem solving. It is timely to discuss the importance of dismantling harmful stereotypes and promoting gender equality. Drawing inspiration from the story of Baina, we reflect on how her journey exemplifies the resilience and wisdom of the feminine in overcoming societal conditioning. And I encourage all of you to embrace the inner goddess, reclaiming her power, and advocate for a more equitable and inclusive world that values the voices and contributions of all genders. Embracing goddess energy and connecting with the divine feminine is a powerful and transformative journey that can help you heal from life's wounds and honor the sacredness of feminine within you. You can consequently create a more balanced and harmonious way of being. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. And remember to embrace your inner goddess and celebrate with divine feminine within you. We appreciate your subscription and sharing of this podcast with family and friends. And if you wish to work one-on-one with me, please send a note to info@mensimah.com. Until next time, take care and stay connected to the wisdom and power of the goddess energy, and assert that you are a woman of power and grace. And who exactly is a woman of power and grace? She is unapologetically herself. She feels beautiful and fully present in her own reality. She understands love and speaks her truth. She acknowledges her strength, intuition, and faith. Best of all, she sees her place in this universe sharing her gifts with all. She is Queen Mother and daughter of the Most High One. Thank you, and many blessings until next week.